Apparently making Uncrustable just surprisingly easy.
Alright, we should be live. I'm waiting for my picture to show up.
Make sure it has audio this time.
No, you guys are procking. I'm procking. We're doing good.
Okay, so boom.
If that's the case, hello everyone. Welcome back to Silent Gambit. Session, I'm just going to say a number, 27.
No.
25.
Ah,
23.
I got 24, but it's 25 for live streams.
Nope,
Okay.
I don't actually have 23. I'm just making shit up.
No,
I had
yeah,
day
it is
11.
20. No, it is.
Glad
Yeah, it is
we're all on the
session.
same
It's
page.
20. It is 25. It is 25. My notes are just a little bit fucked up.
Final Hours theme from Majora's starts playing.
What day are we on?
The day of your mom.
Thanks, guy. I'm very insightful.
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
It's
So
fire.
it is currently
6 of Firewind.
6. Okay, thank you.
yes.
And we ended on.
It is a Saint's Day.
Yeah, we ended just after my watch during the night.
Cool air, wind blowing northward, clear skies, no precipitation. Thanks, calendar. Would anyone like to give a recap of events from last session? Or shall I vol and roll?
Sly has
All
notes.
I can recall is exploding cows and the wolf man.
We did pick up a child.
We did also
we
pick up
we
a
also
child.
helped
We
out.
also found a child.
helped a hobo.
He wasn't
sorry,
a hobo,
a
he was
hermit.
a hermit.
Okay, fine.
God, I still have to type that shit up. Fuck!
Then we got the hobo's or hermit's blessing. Damn it, I almost did it again.
Shit on Lesren.
And the guys met a hill giant.
I meticulously took apart a deer just to put it back together later as a taxidermy.
Aveni's in Medill, but that's
Pickles?
not done yet, so I can't share information.
I have no idea what my other PCs are doing.
One's dead for me.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Momo's probably off causing chaos somewhere.
Balin's doing something.
Rockwood is doing family they them things.
Duluth is preparing for a crusade.
It's gonna be great.
It's
We're
be
gonna
the
have
best crusade.
we're gonna have a bunch of old players come back and some people we probably haven't heard from in a while.
Please, we've already seen enough of Donut, and that's all I fucking hear in my other campaign, swear to God.
Yeah, Baron just really doesn't shut up about Donut, huh?
No, he really doesn't.
I like donuts. What?
Daniel Lonut!
Bro, whole ass, this man thinks that Donut's hot, but the Arelli brothers aren't.
Yeah, I frequently question his choices.
I will still never forgive myself for forgetting about Donut until you sent me a picture of Donut. And when it's fucking Donut! To which I went, holy fucking shit, I'm dumb!
Well, I gave him the remastered because at first he looked like one of those fuckboys, but he got a remastered to, you know, fit the theme of the campaign I'm running.
Right.
He also, I feel it's pertinent to inform you, Xavier, I confused him and a different character from Emma. So I thought for the longest time that the man's name was Nathaniel Lonut, and I was like, why did they call him Donut? Just really confused. And it wasn't until I was going back through my fucking notes and I had written down Nathaniel Donut. And I was like, oh, wait a second.
I still can't. We bullied that poor man, dude.
I mean, he
Yeah.
deserved.
We
So.
played tennis with his body.
He told us his name and we went donut, and then we played tennis with him.
Just I was gonna say that man has probably never been bullied so hard in his fucking life.
Yeah, he was a vampire. He thought he had clout, but no.
Just like a Starion.
And the one person who he thought was an ally showed up and was like, "Oh, sup," and then proceeded
Yeah.
to also start beating the shit.
Yeah. He's like, "Red," and Feaster shows up. And he's like, "Oh."
And then Garrett's like, "Hi, honey. Let's beat this guy up."
He's just like, sure, why not?
Man was probably sitting there trying to find a cure for vampirism so he could kill himself after that.
On a technicality, you guys were supposed to be there like much earlier in the campaign, so when Feaster showed up there, it was like, ah shit, okay, because you guys already established that relationship.
Well, I'm pretty sure the exact way it went was Feaster showed up and Jacob and fucking Garrett went, "Hey, help us beat this dude up," and Feaster is just like, "Okay,
He's like, "Bet."
I've got nothing better to do right now."
He's retired. It's fine.
Okay, if we're all ready, you guys said you were making camp, yes?
I think
Or you had made camp
we
already?
We had made camp, yeah, we were finishing.
Yeah, we met a hill giant, and then I think everybody actually went to sleep because of Benny's like, Jesus Christ, don't ever wake me, not Benny. Rune is like, Jesus Christ, don't ever wake me up again. So I think we're deep into sleep now.
Aisley said, "Don't wake me up until you know what it is."
Okay,
I thought we had started traveling.
That is
we
correct.
didn't do any rolls, but we got back onto the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, me and Rick are just hanging off
So,
the edge.
but yeah, we should already be done with camping now and should be prepared for the next day.
Because I remember there being some, like, conversation that happened after, like, the camp and before end of session.
Me and Greg are just kicking our feet off the back end. It's fine.
No, not.
Okay. I'm trying to get this done. I need my husband to put away dishes. So I don't have to look over here and feel bad. The water do be cold.
This isn't the music I thought it was, what?
Oh.
There we go, that's better. Okay. It is the last stretch of travel before you guys arrive in Osmit. Was there anyone last session who had not rolled for an encounter?
I don't remember.
Bro, that was
a great question.
I don't fucking remember.
I think we all did, because I think you had us do like the 3 rolls, like morning, evening, afternoon.
I know for a fact I did. I think you had me do it first, because
Derek
Lesrin was AFK at the time.
Derek hasn't, he said.
Yeah, Derek hasn't. Greco, Cowboy.
Jacob, I'm gonna roll an Arcana. Real quick.
Oh, for your little project?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Alright. Find it. Oh, I didn't even pick a... how are you guys feeling for flavors today?
Blue slush.
Root beer.
Okay, I meant like, what flavor of gin do you guys want today? I'm gonna start assigning them actual flavors in a fucking minute.
Just
Oh god, then you guys will
whatever.
have to remember the flavors and what they do.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
can
don't
do
think
that.
it would
I
actually.
already
I
have
say, I
to.
feel like it would be easy to remember that. Yeah.
Bro, I don't even remember what all you have. I know you have Sparrow because that's what you normally
Yeah,
use.
so you guys love Sparrow.
You love a
Yeah.
Because it's
bird.
really good for combat encounters,
Do
but
you-
I don't know if we'll end up in combat today.
Do you have any that are good for
If
like
we
charisma and
if we
shit?
do end up in
Yes,
combat,
I
it'll probably just be that
do.
rip that I remember Byron mentioning.
I was
I
gonna say, our probably
run-
best bet is to do something for
I think,
yeah.
but these are for me, not for you guys. So yeah.
Oh.
I think harp is yeah. 3 times my level, so 18. And I have silvery barbs today. Woo.
Nice. Woo.
And you have hold person.
I'm not at 5th yet.
You should be.
I'm
We're all level 6.
No, I have nothing for that.
Hold person's a second level spell.
Harp
No.
gives you hold person
At
5th level.
yeah, but I don't have 5th level spells.
Wait,
No.
no, I'm
Well-
stupid.
Hold person isn't a 5th level spell.
Wait.
It's a second.
What is
Isn't
this?
it? Yeah.
Oh,
imagine if it
oh,
was
I
so
thought.
bad?
Oh my god, I have been translating that to fucking. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. So yeah, I also have hold person. That's. I need to. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm fucking. I'm so dumb. Ignore me. I was dreaming of snowmen.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Classic excuse.
Alright. We'll be doing that today. And let me roll my Arcana. Sorry about that. Woo!
Okay. Do you recall what percentage you were at?
No, you have not told me because I rolled last time and you did not tell me.
I thought I did.
No.
I'm right back.
Have fun.
I think the last time I was told a percentage, it was like maybe 17.
No, you were farther than that.
Let me
Let me
go check my notes because I was writing them down. Yeah, 17. So if I'm like halfway, what would I be then?
With that
Probably
roll, you'll be
50%.
sitting around like a 70%.
70.
Because I know you were like halfway.
Alright, alright. I will type this at the very top.
Because you've done like 6 or 7 rolls.
Yeah, I think at one point I did like 4 rolls.
One
back to
of them
back.
was, yeah, because there was an extended rest. One of them was a fail. So you make no progress that roll, but
Okay. Alright, to my notes.
all right. Let's have Alice do a roll.
What am I rolling?
D100.
Okay, this first one is not that roll, just as a heads up.
Oh, you're doing your clears.
35.
Okay. So you guys are carting along, and I'll say out the window of the carriage, you see several sets of eyes peering at you through the tree line.
Oh, that's fun. Are they just looking, or do they do anything?
They're just looking. Their eyes follow you as you pass.
Can I try to make out a shape?
Sure. Roll perception.
Oh, where is it? Great, thanks. I rolled a 2. It's an 8, or I mean a 10 total, but I rolled a 2.
You can't exactly tell what shape it is, but as you're observing them, they blink at you and vanish into the tree line.
I hate
Um,
that they blink.
Several minutes later, you observe the tree line again and see that the eyes appear to be following you guys.
Oh, that's fun.
Delightful.
This fun.
How many sets of eyes did you say it was?
Several. There's like 5.
There was
5
a
eyes.
lot of them.
Someone's missing an eye.
No,
5
5 sets
sets.
of eyes. I'll say just am I the only one seeing eyes in the trees?
I could take a look.
There's about 5 sets in the cart with us.
Well, how convenient that there are also 5 sets in the trees, not with us.
Rune will turn to the trees.
There's actually like 8 sets of eyes in the cart.
No, I was like 1, 2, 3,
I
4.
said there's at least like 5
Wow.
sets, so I'm not wrong.
Wow. I rolled a
Anyways,
2, and Lesrin rolled a 3.
Rune will look to the trees, and I'll throw a perception out there too.
Okay.
Alright. Rune, perceptive as you are, you like zoom in with your eyes and you make out the shapes of people. They are hooded, but appear to be more beast-like in nature. Their eyes, you see that they're more humanoid, but the shape of them, they're more beastly. They appear to be covered in leaves and other sort of like makeshift clothing. And once again, they blink at you and retreat further into the tree line.
Rune will look back to Alice, maybe a little worried, but more confused than anything. And she'll say, they kind of look like people.
How does one kind of look like a person?
They stood like a person, but they were rather feral in complexion.
Is this something we're going to want to pull over for?
Hatham will pipe up from under his hat as he's attempting to nap. Maybe that's one of them beast people of the forest, you know, the ones that hunt for people and steal families and children.
That doesn't sound too pleasant.
That sounds oddly specific.
You think it's like the wolf man?
Yeah, I would hope not. That would mean there's multiple of them.
Oh,
We're just gonna need multiple backs then.
I don't know about you, Lesrin, but I didn't exactly purchase another potion of diminution, which admittedly is, in hindsight, a terrible decision.
Not to mention the fact that the damn thing didn't stay in the bag for long.
Well, it was long enough for us to escape, at least.
I think we keep going, and if they pop up again, then we can decide what to do then.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I didn't say anything the first time because I thought perhaps I was seeing things. But they're following us.
Well, I don't think stopping is the best idea if their whole shtick is hunting people.
No, I agree. Stopping's less than ideal.
Aye, they're gonna wait for us to go to sleep to attack.
Or something of the sort, yeah.
I guess I won't be getting much sleep tonight, will I?
I'm not sure many of us will be.
Well,
Alright.
Osmond isn't too far off, isn't it? Maybe we'll find some safety there.
Perhaps, if we're lucky, yes. If we can reach it by the end of the day, then, well. Let's just not count too many chickens before they hatch.
Bless you, Rune.
Are you allergic to the beast people, Rune?
No, I don't know what that was.
I don't know, maybe you should be.
Not so much allergic as it is natural senses.
Aye, it does get a bit stuffy up here.
Maybe a 4-foot tall rabbit, but that doesn't stop me from being a rabbit.
Well, keep sneezing and playing sick. They won't eat the sick ones.
As far as we know, anyway.
No. I say we keep going. Just think about it and watch our backs.
Alright, you guys are gonna continue on. Jin, roll a d100.
Okay. Do, 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 do.
Fine.
It's gonna be one of those days.
Nice.
Okay. So, Jin, you're Jin and Lesrin. Lesrin, you sense it, but Jin, the vibrations sort of jiggle your body.
Pretty cool.
And Lesrin, you hear the distinct sound of probably at least 10 sets of hooves galloping in your direction.
Alright. Ozeran's going to balance himself in the cart. And have his weapon at the ready. Incoming, everyone.
So,
Since we have visitors.
it dips down into like not a valley, but you know, you guys are kind of on top of a hill right now, so you can't quite see what's coming at you. But you do see an encroaching dust cloud, and after a few moments, you see a large number of horses galloping towards you at breakneck speeds.
Oh,
We
Lord.
should probably get off the road.
Yeah.
Let's get off the road.
Alright, you guys pull over.
Yeah.
The horses gallop past you, leaving behind a storm of dust in their wake. However, trailing off the back of one of the horses in the rear is a farmer,
Oh.
dangling for dear life.
Just dragging?
Jacob,
Uh-huh.
do we have the same D100s random encounters? Is it the
We
drag
might-
way? Is it the drag race? Is that what this is supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No fucking way.
I told you I'll use a different table every time.
That's actually really fun.
Bro, it's in my 1d50.
So yeah, there's a guy hanging on for dear life.
Well,
in the rear of this pack.
Well,
I assume he's injured from being dragged.
he's
Well,
probably not gonna fucking.
In the process of being injured many times.
You want me to save him?
Should we do something?
You just hear it slowly getting more distant. Help!
I'm gonna save him.
I believe that's the answer, yes.
Chunker, step on it.
Could
The
I?
horse just cranes its neck to look back at you. Like, you think I could just pull a 360?
Just flip it.
How far away is he?
They are about 60 feet behind you and getting farther.
Okay, alright, hold up. I need a minute. Turn order, let's go.
Okay.
I can save him right
Entering
now.
turn-based mode.
Just so we can take a minute.
I can save him right now. Iron Hand.
You're gonna yoink his fucking
You're
leg
gonna
off.
rip him in half.
Not if I grab the horse. The horse can't weigh more than 900
horse.
pounds.
Okay,
I dare you.
It won't just be him dragging it. It'll be the both of you.
No, what'll happen is I get pulled towards the horse and then I can help him up back on.
I don't know, man. I'm tempted to kill the horse, just so that we can get it over with.
If he was closer, I would have hit it with a fucking molder and just make it fall.
You know how expensive horses are to the average person?
ever again. He'll have to die.
The horses are like 400 gold.
Yeah. The average guard salary is 30 gold a month.
It's fine. We got the money.
Emma, it's strange for you to be so apathetic against horses, considering you live in Kentucky.
You think I was born here?
No, but, you know, the Derby.
Mm-mm. I'm a chicken person, not a horse person.
Ah, yes, cockfighting.
Could I hit the rope with a firebolt, maybe?
Might hit him.
You can try and roll to hit.
I'm just thinking, what's the DC of a rope? How good is my
You're,
head?
you're more so rolling to not hit him or the horse.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Man, dude, I wish I fucking whole ass. I wish I took Sparrow, because I'd have 60 feet of movement and I could be running with this guy and untying him. Like, can I pick a new?
Pretty sure our monk can already do that.
Does she have mobile? Get that extra feet in there.
Don't think I have mobile yet, but I could use a dash. Maybe.
At this level, Rune, you should be
Well,
sitting
dash
at
is an
like
action.
45 feet of movement, right? I think.
Yeah, 45.
Wow, must be fucking nice. to
No,
have
I
anything
still
with a
no,
30.
I still go faster with Sparrow because I go 60 feet.
Well, you give me that
There we go.
extra 15 when you have Sparrow, which also gives me 60.
Do you want me to run with you?
But you're using Harp.
I know.
So, Vulcan, you fire the firebolt, and it connects with the rope, and the man's connection to the horse is severed, and he just begins like tumble rolling
Into
on the
a
dirt,
fire ant
Can I
bed.
Iron Hand him now?
and sort of he ceases movement, and he's
Oh.
just this mass of a person, just a lump.
Rune's gonna hop out of the cart and start running to this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Vulcan
do
will
the
fall.
same.
You approach, and he's still just sitting there like a lump.
Is
I'm
he
gonna
breathing?
do.
Yes.
I'm gonna do some good old lay on hands. How many points am I looking at?
This man is bloodied.
So about 15, 20.
Something like that.
All right. Well,
Every time you
he
use lay
can
on
take
hand,
20.
Every time you use lay on hands, I hear the Yu-Gi-Oh fucking health potion or the health points go down. That's what I hear every time in my head.
You heal him, and as he regains vitality, he sort of unfurls from his lump status, and he's just
Yamcha
looking up
pose.
at the sky. Yeah. And he's looking up at the sky, and he looks at all of you who have gone to help him, and he just says, "My goddamn horses."
You're... What?
Your goddamn life, what happened?
Those horses are worth more than my life. We were supposed to race them all today, but they broke out.
We're sorry, I couldn't hit
suppose-
one of them with a firebolt.
Well, hey, it'll keep Beastmen busy.
Sir, with all due respect, you were being drugged by those horses. You were not in good shape.
Ah, you were a fucking lump when we came across you.
I've had worse.
I doubt it.
He gets up and looks out towards where the horses are going. And he sighs. And he gets up and just deflates. Well, I guess thanks are in order. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
We can track them down for you, or at least I can.
Oh.
All due respect, sir, those are some of the fastest horses this side of Anility.
They
Well-
gotta rest sometime.
Alice is going to climb out of the cart. She's gonna hop up onto Chonkamus. Or, well, no, she's gonna start unharnessing Chonkamus first.
Mm-hmm.
Chonkamus huffs.
I know. Hey, Lestrin. Fuck you, Jason.
I'm gonna
Lestrin,
jump on
do you
top
have
of...
a
Sorry.
Do you have any of those nuts with you?
Ew.
Great. You got anything else? Maybe an apple?
Not quite.
Does somebody have an apple of some kind?
No.
All right. Well,
Alice, can I join you?
yeah. How about? Let's see.
My diet consists of meat and coffee.
Alice is going to pull out one of her arrows and is going to essentially fashion. She's gonna fashion a fishing pole with a bag of nuts on the end. Lestrin, come on, let's get going.
Alright, well, one moment. Lizard's going to kneel down and familiarize himself with the scent of the horses.
She's not about to tease Tonka to get
I-
him to go after them.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna I'm gonna climb up, but I'm gonna wrap myself around Alice, and I'm going in enhance ability for I think Dex, just in case. It is gonna mostly be on Chakamus.
Okay.
Alright, and then I will, I guess, climb on board too.
All right. Hey, Chonkamus, let's go after those horses, why don't we? And she's gonna like hold the bag of nuts in front of his face.
Lystern's gonna brace himself on Chonkamus.
So he almost goes cross-eyed as the bag falls in front of his face. His eyes are trained very carefully on it. And he begins to crane his neck and lean forward to try and get at the bag.
And Alice is gonna hold it out just a little further.
He reaches the end of his neck length, and he begins trying to stick his tongue out to grab the bag. And upon seeing that he cannot, he retracts his head, huffs, and then starts moving down towards the horses, but not as fast as he probably could be.
And I'll say, having saved a handful, and having put them in her pocket, she's gonna reach around and offer him one. It's like, come on, Chonkamus, I need you to go real fast. I need you to go really fast for me.
He'll turn his head to look at the food in your hand, and he'll accept the offering, and then, almost cartoonishly, he just kind of rears himself in like as much of a runner's pose as a horse can get, and then he sets off. I need the both of you to make athletics saves, please.
Athletics. We can't make athletics
Well,
saves.
athletics check.
Okay.
Do
I
I need to
misspoke.
make one because I'm attached to Alice?
Oh, all three
Yeah.
of you are on it?
I'm
Oh.
I'm wrapped. I said I was gonna wrap around Alice.
All three of us are on it.
Because I need to
or-
cast some spells.
I was gonna say what you could do, Jin, is you can basically ground me. You can wrap yourself around Chonkamus.
All right, I'll wrap myself around
Okay,
Chonkamus.
I'll give Alice a advantage.
Here, just in
Okay.
case. I have plus 11 to acro, I think, or was it athletics?
It's athletics.
Oh fuck.
18.
Can I get advantage because I was braced?
Oh, right. I need to roll twice.
See,
Yeah, 18.
you may have been braced, but
You weren't
Chonkamus
braced
is
for
no ordinary
Chonkamus.
horse.
Welp.
So, Chonkamus rockets off.
Oh, God.
Alice and Jin, you manage to use physics to the best of your abilities and stay on. Lesrin is not so fortunate. He gains air
Oh,
as the sheer drag lifts him off of Chonkamus.
Oh my God.
Can I try to stretch back and grab him?
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna stretch back and grab him. Do I need to make like a strength or what?
Yeah, go ahead and make another athletics.
Athletics? Oh dear god.
I was gonna say maybe the two of them because Lustron could be trying to grab back.
I prefer strength
I
saves.
can always try.
I was gonna say
Oh,
push comes to shove, you've got you.
It's gonna be
You have the
one of
hand.
these sessions.
You can follow in the footsteps of the farmer.
Damn, you just cleared 2 crit.
Yeah, I mean, I cleared like 3 before, and then I still managed to roll several crits in a row.
Okay. Was that 9 the one you rolled?
Yeah, that was for Emma.
Okay. So, Jin, you're just barely not able to get to Lesrin, but Lesrin, because of your effort to try and reach, you managed to grab onto Jin
I am
and
stretched
establish a connection.
thin right now as I'm wrapped around Chonkamus and Alice. Fuck.
gonna climb Jin like a fucking tightrope and then get myself back to where I need to be.
Alright. You guys are now properly seated again on Chonkamus as you travel at roughly 120 feet a turn.
Runa's watching Chonkamus go in awe.
Rune's over here like, that could be me someday.
I'm gonna concentrate 2 spells, and every time that we are passing up a minute, I'm gonna keep recasting guidance onto Alice.
Okay. So, about 5 minutes pass since a pretty good amount of distance was put between you and the horses. But eventually, the herd comes into view. And through the dust cloud, you see the rear end of the one that the farmer was stuck on.
Alrighty. Jin, I'm just gonna stick the edge of this into your side so it stays.
Which side? I am all sides.
Pick one.
I don't know. I'm wrapped around. The shit's wrapped around a horse. I don't know.
It's fine.
The
I'm just
horse.
sticking the edge of this into you so that way it stays in front of his face.
Okay.
Now, Lesrin, do you want to get the first horse because you have the iron hand? It might be easier.
Sure. Although we should probably... I don't know much about horses, but we should probably get the lead horse, and the rest will follow.
Well, in that case, we're gonna pull up a bit closer to this herd.
Alright, you guys get closer. About close enough that one of you could almost reach out and touch the rear horse.
Can we see the front of the herd?
Yes.
Alright, how far is it from us?
It is about... How long is a horse? It's about 70 feet out front.
70 feet out front, okay.
You know,
Um,
I could make him stop suddenly. That is an option.
how would you manage that first?
First I need a bonus action, and I'm gonna wild shape using dragon. Is it dragon? Whichever one that allows me to concentrate up to 3 spells, and then just throw up Wall of Thorns.
Oh,
That might kill them.
you're gonna cause a
Or
15
well,
horse
I'm sorry,
pile up.
spike growth, and then make it a wall.
That would kill them.
Well, if I cast
How
it
about
like
we-
as far out
Emma,
as
you've
possible.
seen the power spike growth has. Just remember the sand shark.
No. It's not gonna be a flat plane. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a wall of it, and I'm gonna make sure I throw it as far out as possible. The range is
Okay,
150 feet, so they have enough time to
Here's-
stop.
I was gonna say, here's the thing. Do you have calm emotions?
No, I don't.
I did not prepare that spell today.
Do any
What
of
a
you have
shame.
animal handling worth of shit?
I'm a ranger, not for horses.
I have a decent animal handling.
I have a +8.
I could try to jump from horse to horse.
If anyone was a
And
ranger,
get to
and
the
I think you
lead.
her expertise in animal handling. You had a familiar
Right,
and
but you got.
everything.
Listen, I've been on a boat most of my life, sir.
Yeah, that's fair.
As a druid, I've been on a spaceship, so sorry.
Alright. Can we manage to get any further forward?
You guys can try and skirt around the horde.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Okay.
Just around the edge of it.
It takes a bit of effort as you guys kind of dip into the brush a little bit to get around the horde. Herd, yes. But eventually you catch up and you are practically side by side with the lead horse, and it cocks its head to look at you and is very surprised.
Lesrin, come on.
Alright.
This is a force of nature.
Alright, I'm gonna use my 1 per day ability. Wait, no, I'm not going to. Hey, Jacob, what's the color coming off this lead horse?
That's a good question. Probably mostly yellow.
So, joy?
Mm-hmm.
Having plenty of
Oh.
fun. It's out for a run.
Okay.
Before you jump, I need everybody's rope.
I'm
Do I? I have a rope of climbing, but not rope.
here.
Don't have a regular hemp rope.
I'm going to
No.
take 50 feet of rope and drape it over your neck. and then kind of lean forward. Pull out a scroll, and cast Speak with Animals.
You bought one?
Yes, I bought several.
You cast the spell.
How else is he gonna talk to Chonk?
And a connection is established.
Hey, can you pull over?
The horse looks at you and says, "Why, you're the horse police?"
As a matter of fact, I am. Do you see the size of my
Ah,
horse?
shit.
You see
So-
how fast he's going?
I bet he
Sir,
could. I bet he
Sir,
could
you're going
suplex you with one
35 and a
hoof.
20. I need you to slow down.
The horse looks back and sort of whinnies and says, "Guys, we gotta stop. We're being pulled over."
I'd like you all to know that I'm very glad. This was really, really funny. And I'm simultaneously very glad that you had this scroll with you. But I'm also slightly disappointed because I was sitting here thinking, okay, we're gonna have to fucking like rancher cowboy this shit and make a whole bunch of rope, like the what the fuck are they called?
Lastos?
Yeah, a whole bunch of lassos.
I have a plan, Arthur!
So, they all sort of strangely single file begin to pull over on the side of the path, and the lead horse, as you approach him, is just saying, "Everybody be cool, let me talk."
Lizard's gonna climb off the horse and stand in front of the lead one with his arms crossed. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Yeah, we're running. We're on a run.
Yeah. Why are you on the run? You have
I
perfectly
didn't
good
say
food
the
back
run.
there.
I said a
He
run,
said he's
officer.
on a run. They're going for a jog.
Do you know where you are?
Yeah, we're just down the street. We're going to Cedric's place.
Cedric. Who is Cedric?
He's the farm guy.
Farm guy. Okay. Well, because one of your fellow horses was dragging the poor guy behind him, which is very painful.
So the lead horse looks back to the rest of them and eyes the one in the very back who looks very nervous.
Fucking dying, man.
It's like, damn it! It's like, damn it, Johnson! I thought you said you were cool.
I'm gonna need you all to turn around and go back home before you make the situation any worse.
Yeah, we'll be cool. We'll turn back. Yeah.
Lestrin, you
And
might need to ride that lead horse.
the one in the back goes, "I'm too young to be turned into glue," and makes a run for it.
Alice, who had been in the process of making a lasso, can I try and catch him?
Go ahead, make an attack roll.
Oh, okay. What kind of attack roll is this? What is it? A regular? Would it be a regular one?
Yeah, just a ranged attack.
A ranged attack. Okay, I'm just gonna use. Can I say I'm proficient in it?
By all accounts, it would technically be an improvised weapon. However, since you are a ranged specialist, I'll say you'll be able to roll normally.
Oh my god, I fucking died.
Let's see. So
D20 plus your dex mod.
Plus my dex. And then plus proficiency. Okay, so that's a total.
Okay. So
I
you
do have. Well, it's an ability check though. This is an attack roll. Okay, never mind.
you narrowly graze the horse's right ear as he manages to dodge away from the lasso.
Oh.
Hey, if you run, you're definitely gonna be turned into glue. Or worse.
Expelled.
I have a friend who always says they could eat a horse, hooves and all.
Chongamus will crane his neck down to be level with your face, Lesrin, and just go, Master, shall I?
No, I don't think that'll be necessary, as long as he stops running.
Is he stopped? Well, the important question here is, did he stop running after hearing that?
No, he's going. He's still going.
He's still going.
Alright.
Here, Lesrin, I'll stay with this bunch. I'll hop off onto the other horse.
Okay, let's go get him. Alright, let's roll hop up onto the horse.
Onto Chonkamus.
Sorry, onto Chonk. And, let's go.
Alright, he will dash off towards the horse. And in very little time, catch up to him.
In the meantime, Alice will be just kind of guiding the horses back to the cart where the farmer is.
Alright. I'm gonna have you roll an animal handling.
Well, at the very least, we have a +1 from the Hermit's Blessing.
Mhm.
Let me make sure I actually programmed that correctly fast. I did, alright.
I don't remember if I did.
Oh, come on, it's just getting worse.
So, some of them listen. Some of them are a little bit stubborn.
She's gonna hold up, she's gonna kind of look back towards the ones that aren't listening, and it's just, if y'all cooperate, I've got plenty of nuts to go around.
They all collectively look at each other. Roll a persuasion.
Yeah, like,
26.
You just kind of see them all just kind of shrug and start following.
Okay, great. Make my life easier.
All right.
Meanwhile, Lesrin.
You guys have caught up to the runaway.
Okay. Hey! Pull over! You will definitely be turned into glue if you, run away. You're a
You'll never
racehorse.
take me alive.
More authoritative, Lesrin, please. Christ.
He
Alright.
needs to
More-
respect your authority!
You will listen to me. Compelled duel.
Come.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
he said, nah, fucking fighting.
Oh shit!
1 second, I have to go find something. I have to figure out what a fucking horse's whiz score is. Give me a minute. No, I want draft horse. Oh, come on, pull up the sheet.
Fucking.
Oh, okay, it's higher than I thought.
The very wise cringes.
Stop messaging.
Emma,
I
what
need
the
to enter the chat
fuck?
box. Okay, yeah, he does not pass. So he stops on a dime and then stone grinding noise as he turns to face you. This horse is ready to fight.
Alright. So, this Iron Hand. Can I close the fist of the Iron Hand and knock out a fucking horse?
You gotta get it back!
That's an old fucking Tumblr post. Oh my
I'm
god.
I'm gonna say no, because the primary function of the hand is to only close around things it's trying to grab.
So, what
So
you could do,
you could like choke the horse.
you could choke the horse, you could use it to get onto him, at which point you could end the compelled duel.
Alright, well, since he stopped. Damn it, I gave you my rope.
Yeah, I know.
Save. What other things do I have in my bag of tricks?
Fucking climb on him.
Yeah, you have the Iron Hand, just climb on him.
Okay. Here we go.
Chonkamus is a
boy.
good horse. The other one is not.
I was gonna say, Chonkamus will sit here until we tell him to move again.
Alright, I will Iron Hand my way over to the other horse and try to ride him, I guess.
He's gonna try to buck you like a bronco if you tell duel.
Isn't that just what bullfighting is?
He's gonna do exactly that. When you mount him, he is going to begin writhing and jumping and bucking and doing everything he can to get
Yeah, I
you
was
off.
gonna say, this is why I recommended dropping concentration on your spells, sweetheart.
Yeah, well, already dug my grave. You want me to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, please.
Dug his hole, now time to sleep in it.
Alright. That is a 17.
Alright, you managed to stay firmly planted on the horse.
And I will drop concentration. And I will be holding out in front of one of his eyes a handful of oats. So just
So
when
you
it comes
can't
back
hear
to
what he's saying anymore, right?
No,
Or
he
you
dropped
drop
concentration on
Connor,
compelled
okay.
duel.
yeah,
So he sees the oats and he stops and he goes, "Fam, I didn't know you was cool like that."
I mean, you'd be surprised surprised to learn some things, you know, if you actually give it a chance. Listen,
This
all I
man-
want for you is to go back. I don't want any more trouble, alright?
Man, alright.
He's like, fine.
Alright, let's go.
He will begrudgingly begin moving back towards the other horses.
Does Chonkamus follow?
Yes.
Alright,
With Jin on his back.
I'm riding the troublemaker still.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And then, you know, once he rejoins, I will feed him the oats.
He'll gladly accept.
I'll say we'll lead the rest of the herd back to the cart, and then we'll go about giving each horse at the very least one nut. I don't know how many she has.
One singular nut.
They all feel extremely cheated.
Let's see.
Rune will run to the cart and grab one of the buckets of oats that Lezard got.
Yeah.
And then bring it back.
How
And
many of
set
the
it down
10
in
pails
the
are
hermit.
left?
Well, you gave, what, 2 to the hermit. This is 1 that I'm giving to these race horses, so there's 7.
And then, yeah, so now he's gonna be going around feeding the horses with the oats. And Alice's just, oh, thank you, Rune. I ran out of nuts.
Frankly, I'm surprised you guys got them back.
Well, you can thank Lewin, not Lewin, Shitfar. Lesrin's
How dare you
quick
compare me to
thinking.
him?
The farmer will drop to his knees and kind of clasp his hands together and say, "Thank you all so much. I don't know what I would have done without these horses."
I'm gonna look at the lead horse and kind of neigh. Now
Mm.
you listen to this man and you follow him, and you don't act up or run away, or next time I return, I will not be so nice.
And in the background, Alice will be taking apart the little bag of nuts with the fishing pole thing and be feeding Chonkamus, the fucking huge ass horse here, the entire bag of nuts.
He will happily eat.
I'm so glad
And,
I bought one extra in one of those scrolls. I'm out now, but you know, so glad I bought an extra.
Listen, at this point, I think everybody needs at least one.
With the amount of sentient animals we're coming across.
Well, not only that, but also because of it's like, you know, in case you're not here, so we can talk to Chonkamus.
Oh, that was a good encounter. I liked that.
Granite con.
So, the farmer, he'll get up. Y'all wouldn't happen to be heading to Osmit, would you?
Yeah, going right that way.
Yeah, we are.
Listen,
Yeah.
when I get the proceeds from this race that we're gonna be having, I'll make sure you guys get a cut as a reward.
Oh, we appreciate.
May I have your mail address?
I just asked that you replace the scroll that I used, and that's it.
Yeah, and he'll
Really?
give you the money
Are
to
you
do
sure?
so.
Yeah, I'm doing okay with money. The scroll was 50 gold.
Well, alrighty then. Thank you all so much again.
Yeah.
And he will disappear off towards Osmit with his horses.
We love it for that, man.
As they all trot away, you hear one of them, Lezerin, go, "Man, I hate pigs."
Alright.
I loved that entire encounter. That was beautiful.
Alright.
That was great.
We're going to do one more encounter roll before you guys bet.
Alright, somebody else take the lead because I need to go use the restroom, so be right back a second.
Vulcan, would you like to roll a D100?
Yes. 1D100. 64. That's my favorite number.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So, you guys are in the carriage trotting along. Rune, you see them, a group of 4 satyrs, just hopping and skipping, frolicking in a circle, while also moving in the direction of the cart, but not at you guys. They're just kind of traveling along the road, and they're dancing.
Hold on, I need to I recognize the name, but I'm stupid.
They're goatmen.
Yeah, the goatman.
Oh, that's right. They're just what? They're just chilling.
Yeah, they're frolicking on the side of the road, but like in a direction.
In a direction.
Yeah, they're traveling towards you, but not at you. They're just along the road, frolicking in a perfect circle.
Brutal pointed out to the rest of the party.
As they get closer, you don't see them playing any instruments, but you hear music accompanying them.
Huh. Vulcan will wave at one of them.
The one that happens to be facing you when you wave will wave back, and then continue dancing.
Huh. Aye, they don't pose no threat.
I didn't think they did. It just, I don't know. It seemed interesting.
Aye. Not the fellas they are. Let's keep on moving.
Alright. So, this is where I'm going to change the music back. No, fucking Discord. Okay. You guys begin approaching the outskirts of Osmit, and things are strangely quiet. And you could blink and you miss it, but as you cross a certain threshold on the road, you look around you, and all of a sudden everything is a very, very stark black and white. The trees, the dirt, the grass, all black and white.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
the land, not our actual vision.
Well, I mean, I guess in a sense it is your vision because everything is black and white.
The Giver.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Get out of
That
here with
We
that
have
is.
to
shit. I don't
we have
need to
to
be reminded.
we have to
As the
relearn what colors are.
I
as
actually
the cart
like the
passes
Giver.
It was a
the threshold, you see everything that goes inside of this zone, inside the cart, begin to fade in color and turn to black and white. Greco and Vulcan, seeing as you are in the back, you are the last ones to watch as the absence of color slowly absorbs you. And everything
Huh.
around you is very still. You hear animals on occasion as you continue to pass through, but they sound as if they're in distress, like they know something's wrong.
Can I roll
if
an
the air is
Arcana?
still and it's like painfully quiet, Rune's freaking the fuck out right now.
Can I roll an Arcana to try to determine, based on, my character's prior experiences with, interplanar stuff, to try to determine if, this is one of those experiences?
No, you're still on the material plane.
Cool.
Odd. What is causing this, then?
Are you guys going to continue on?
Might as well.
So, after not too much longer, you guys will eventually arrive in Osmit. Give me 1 second. I have to copy paste you all.
It's buried. There we go. It looks like one of those Skyrim cities that you find up north. All you see is gray and white.
It's Dawnstar.
Yeah.
You enter the city, and you get some looks from people. who seem very weary in the face, and people are sort of going about their daily lives, but the distinct lack of color is very clearly affecting the entire town.
Hmm.
There's a guard manning the gate, and he stops you all. Hail, travelers. What's your business in Osmond?
Nah, we're just passing through.
Well, you've come at a strange time.
Where's all the color?
That's what we're trying to find out. As far as we know, that's all that's really going on. The animals are all very upset at what's going on, but the only thing that seems to be missing is color. We don't know why this is. Uh, as you guys were entering in, did you notice anything?
Just the loss of color.
There
The
seemed to be a
distance outside
threshold.
of town.
The guard will look at you, Alice say. Oh, so there's a border, there's a limit to it. Okay. We were
Yeah,
worried that the whole world was devoid of color.
no, as far as we know, it's just your town here.
We don't get many visitors around here. Not really anymore, but
How long's this been going on?
it started yesterday. All of a sudden, people were reporting that things were just missing color. Uh, from what we understand over at the guardhouse, it started with small household items that had their color sapped of them, and then eventually it turned into rooms and the people inside them, and houses, and then roads and nature, until eventually the whole town was just black and white. At first, we thought people were just going colorblind, but then it became a lot more widespread.
Well,
Rue's gonna pull out her sending stone and bring Byron.
what's the strangest place around here in Osmit?
Strangest place? Well, I mean, I wouldn't really say there's a strangest place. There is that apothecary that opened up here a few months ago. She's been really helpful for the town. Got all sorts of miracle herbs and everything, but even she doesn't have an explanation for why this is happening.
Okay. Apothecary.
She's affected pretty bad. She can't tell the difference between some of her herbs because some of them she can only tell by the color.
Has anybody possibly noticed strange people walking around the place?
No. Well, we had one person, one of the first people that got hit by this whole color fiasco. They said they heard some almost like glass scraping against the ground, maybe some sloshing and jingling, but
Hmm.
they didn't see anything. And that's the only account we've heard like that.
Who are they?
Uh, thanks for making me think of a name.
Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm on investigative Jin right now. Let's do
She's
this.
Detective Jen.
One of
Jin,
the
it's like Jin's head turns into the shape of the like deerstalker hat.
uh, one of the alchemists over by the farmers market. He was one of the first to notice, and he was the one that was talking about the jingling and the
Alright,
glass.
I'm gonna deem him Mr. Alchemist for now. That's fine. Okay, and he's by the farmer's market.
Yeah, it's not too far northeast. You'll see it.
Uh, has there maybe a week ago been anything you can think of that is a little bit out of the blue in your routines?
No, can't say there has been. Everything's been pretty normal here. You know, we
Any
don't get a lot of visitors in Osmint, so anybody who's new sticks out like a sore thumb. Uh, no offense, but kind of like you all.
shit, do I have do I have glamored armor? I hope I do because I'm gonna turn myself into Sherlock Holmes here in a minute.
I mean, you could just assume the shape,
Oh no, I might actually have glamored. Hold up.
except it's an action. In this case, it'd
Yes,
be
I do. I have
Warlock
glamored.
Warlock Holmes.
I'm a druid, so.
Sherlock in this universe is now canonically a warlock.
Okay. Do you have any people who happen to say to be the less ideal? Some thieves in the town. Trying to put it lightly.
I mean, we have some troublesome kids that hang around by the church sometimes,
All
but
right, troublesome kids
I
from
mean,
the
I
church.
wouldn't say that they'd be capable of this. This is
But do they tend to hang around at night a lot?
at night during the day. I mean, it varies. They're just some scoundrels. I mean, I know they go to school,
I just want
but
to
they
know
play
if
hooky a lot.
that is perfectly fine. That's all I needed to know. Is there anything else to know that might be irrelevant? I want to ask about the miracle place over there, but I don't know that there's a miracle hut. So,
Uh,
do you have any spellcasters in town?
well, that would be. I mean, I've never seen her cast one, but she claims to be magically inclined. Miss Maureen over at the Miracle Hut. She's that apothecary I was talking about.
Oh, okay, Miss
I mean, I can
Maureen.
only assume somebody who makes
I thought it was the bee's knees apiary. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. It's fucking
someone who makes herbs as powerful as hers would have to be magically inclined.
Miss Maureen. Okay, we can see what we can do. Rune, can you contact Byron?
Apparently not.
I think Rune already
I had
pulled
to
out the
piss.
sending
I had
stone.
to piss. I'm sorry. Yes, I pulled out my sending stone and rang Byron.
So the phone will ring, and eventually Byron picks up. Yes, hello?
Um. So, have you possibly heard word that the city of Osmit has lost its color?
Well, I mean, it's a nice place to vacation in the fall, but I wouldn't say it's completely, uh, exciting. No.
No,
Why?
that's
Why do you
that's
ask?
not what I mean. I mean it's quite literally lost its color. I'm sitting here in Osmit right now, and everything is in black and white.
I were monochromed.
Oh. Well,
If
that's
you haven't heard about it yet, it
troublesome.
makes sense. They said it just started happening yesterday.
Huh. Wasn't it yesterday that I had, pointed out the rift sighting near Osmond?
That would,
I
yeah.
believe so, yes.
I would look into that possibly being the cause, although, I mean, as of yet, we have yet to encounter a rift capable of doing something that widespread. You said it's covering the entire town.
And a little bit outside of town.
Hmm.
Well, have we determined what the source of each of the rifts are? Are they specifically Fey related, or was like the first one that opened possibly connected to a different plane?
Based on my study, it appears to be random and indiscriminate as to where the rifts open up to. Seeing as most often the rifts are sealed before I can get to them, I can only examine trace magical energies, but I don't believe they all lead to the same place.
Oh, do we have any idea what the first rift was connected to?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure. I know basilisks aren't terribly common where we are. I'd be inclined to believe that it came from elsewhere. Possibly the Feywilds, I'm not sure. I've never been.
Okay, well, let's go check the rift first, see about getting rid of that, and then if it's not done, we'll go check around town and ask more questions.
That sounds like a plan to me. Do be careful. First, it's colors, then it's emotions, and then conscious. I know how these things go.
I'm gonna look back over to Lesrin.
Lizard's just standing there looking off into the distance.
It's Lesrin's fault.
Shut up.
They're all actually connected to Lesrin. That's what's
Oh
happening
my
here.
god.
Actually, I would dare to incline it's Rune and Lesrin if they all seem to be connected to like the Fate type shit. And if they're connected to the senses like that, I'm gonna say Lesrin too.
Oh, I
Connected
mean,
to the Feywilds, but she has no understanding
Yeah,
or
but what if-
knowledge of her connection
What
to
if
the
you came
Feywilds.
out of a rift?
7 years ago?
Yeah, what if you came out of a rift? Like, we don't know that unless you tell us.
Rune wouldn't know!
Exactly. So what if you came out of a rift?
Damn conspiracies about our own
All right,
PC.
I'm about to start doing. God damn it! All right, theory time
Look at here,
in my
Sherlock
notes.
Gnomes.
Oh god, here we go. Emma's doing the fucking Always Sunny bit
Conspiracy board.
again. Yep.
Rune came out of a rift 7 years ago. Possibly Les too. Need to think more. Okay, alright. Christ. Okay. Alright, let's go check out that rift.
Okay. So you hang up with Byron, and the guard will look at you and say, "Are you guys gonna help us?"
Of course.
Now you can try.
Well, that's great. We did have a posting at the Adventurers Guild for someone who might be able to help us solve this. If you manage to, go see the clerk there and get your reward.
Woo!
So you pull out your handy dandy Rift location device, and it appears to not be going haywire, but it's definitely sensing Rift energy, and it's pointing
Is it
northwest.
acting like a Oh, I was gonna say, is it acting like a compass in the nether?
A little bit, since you guys are kind of in the zone.
Alright, well, I suppose let's start there.
To the Adventurers Guild.
You what?
To the Adventurers Guild.
All right. I don't have a building map for this, so theater of the mind.
Do you want me to send you the one I have for Beasley in case you ever want to use it?
Sure.
Okay.
I could pull up a map. I just, I'd
Really
be
putting
inundating
them on the
myself
spot
with
today.
so many maps of different buildings.
Mhm.
I'm surprised nobody's made any mention of my inn name for this town.
That's guardhouse.
my god. It's like I read it and I was like, I had to read it off the mel.
Yeah, I thought it was melanin. For a
Well, that's
minute.
ironic.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was like. Does this have to do with the end? Because I kept reading it as melanin, and I was having problems.
You guys go into Adventurers Guild, and there's not too many people here. Mostly just staff attending the place. Some local do-gooders who are, doing things around town are at some tables, but standing resolute towards the back of the house is a clerk. And she greets you all and waves you all over.
Lizard will come on over.
Rune will approach the desk. I hate to do it, but is there a bell on the
No,
desk?
there is not a bell.
They heard the tales.
They're adapting.
They
Well-
heard about you.
Well, hello everyone. How are you all today?
Doing
oh my God,
well.
She's Canadian.
How about yourself?
Either that or she's Minnesotan.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
a little
okay,
bit black
look it
and white today. It's it's a bit dreary, isn't it?
Aye, very true.
Understatement.
up. And yet somehow you keep your spirits high.
Oh, I have to. Otherwise, I'll go insane.
Reasonable.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. Can we get a room? Several rooms?
I'm afraid you're at the wrong building for that. You'd
We're
want
at
to
the
go to the
Adventurers Guild, not the inn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
oh
was
my
like,
god.
You'd want to go to the Melatonin Inn for that.
We talked so much about the inn that I was like, oh, we're at the inn.
You're like,
Sorry,
"Alright,
it's been a long
bedtime."
journey for him.
So, about your problems, we would like to solve them.
Oh, you're here to help. Oh, that's great.
All the way from the
Yeah, no,
capital.
this person's from fucking Minnesota. That's where they're from.
Oh, that's great.
All the way from the capital. Fuck. I hate doing
So,
accents.
we do have some regulations here. We're gonna have you sign this document.
No blood.
No blood.
Oh.
Just a pen.
Alrighty.
We'll have you record all your names.
Aye, a small issue. I'm already in the guild.
Oh, that's all right. You're not joining. I mean, unless you want to. And she pushes another document closer towards you.
Oh god.
But anybody can take a job from the Adventurers Guild.
Aye, grand. I'll take the job. I'll think about joining, but we'll have to see.
I am just going to write Jin on the document.
I'll sign it.
I'll sign it as
Oh, you know
well.
how to write, right? How do you spell your name?
I'm gonna write
Right.
Jin in my
Just
native.
signing documents for and Gricko's like 4.
I'm gonna write in my native language. Fuck.
Mhm.
It's fucking Minecraft enchantment runes.
Like, man, this isn't a name.
Rune will also scribble her name down.
Write my actual legal name in my native language and watch the pages get overflown with me writing on it.
Great. Now we're also going to have you sign a liability waiver, just, so that the guild doesn't get blamed for if you die in the middle of a job. It's just a formality.
I'm gonna squint and read the formality.
Alice is already signing it.
Let
So
me put on my reading glasses.
whoever wrote this document is clearly a seasoned lawyer. There is a whole lot of
It was
technical
loft.
law jargon.
Yeah, it's fucking Loth, that's who it is.
Loth's a lawyer in this universe.
I never thought
FBI
she would
lawyer.
become such a fucking menace.
The document is pretty airtight. The guild waives all responsibility for any death, injury, or otherwise impairment
Or otherwise maiming.
yeah, acquired while on a job posted within the guild.
Sounds like the fucking Joja fucking document notice that you get when you get their fucking thing. They're not held liable for impalement. there's a Joja catalog you can get in Stardew.
The woman, she's just going to stand there, smiling, and looking at you all, waiting for you to sign.
I'm gonna sign it.
Guess
Yeah,
I'll
no,
sign.
Alice has already signed it.
Rune will scribble her name on this document too.
I signed away.
Great. Happy hunting.
I was about to hit him with the you too.
Well, are you guys gonna go?
Reading the document.
Still.
That I was okay. Well,
Where are we
Alice
headed
is leaving.
to? Ugh.
Yeah, I'll leave too. By the way, can I have my rope back?
Oh yeah, here.
Thanks.
Hey, back to the cart we go, Gurgle. Don't worry about legal documents.
Rune will make her way out of the building and she'll say, "Oh boy, 6 years of bureaucracy grinding me up."
Alice in the process of like pulling out her bow, checking arrows, checking the string, all those 9 yards. Just yeah, that's usually what happens.
All right. Are you guys setting off with Chonkamus?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, you don't have to travel very far. The device leads you to a clearing, or at least the edge of a clearing, and you can see the rift through the trees in the distance. Despite not having any color to it, it does glow very brightly. I'm going to
Got it.
copy paste you all.
Got it. So sunglasses back on.
It's a
You guys see?
it's a glowing blue butthole.
I got new token assets. I unfortunately can't change them chromatically, so it still has color to it, but pretend there isn't. You guys approach, and a lot of the wildlife is very upset that this rift is here. But everything is just completely devoid of color.
Hmm.
We'll hop out of the cart, start approaching the street at the east to get a better look at the thing.
You are so far away from your mic.
That's right. Mic sensitivity. I'm like leaned back in my chair. I'm all comfortable and shit. So then, what did anything fucking go through right then?
Yeah, we heard you. It was
Yeah.
just distant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I tend to forget I have to like speak up because I have my mic sensitivity set so that ideally it doesn't pick up my brother. But then if I get comfortable, I forget that I have to actually like speak.
Fix it.
Not even fix it. Like I'm gonna keep it the way that it is because he is home right now.
No.
I don't necessarily want
No.
him picking up, especially with some of the things that comes out of his mouth sometimes. Emma is live.
You're gonna go really fucking short.
Yeah. Vulcan and Greco are gonna follow somewhat closely behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and follow as well. Just trying to think of
Ah, yes, the glowing butthole as described
by the scrolls.
by Rune.
What?
You described the glowing butthole.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
Oh yeah, I did do that. He said.
Nathan and Blaheen are going to follow behind. Excuse me while I rotate all of you.
I'll say stops about here, and it's like I'm not getting closer.
Hey,
again,
Leslie, you might
not
want to
after
back
last
up a
time
little
we
bit.
say
We'll be fine.
Who's gonna pop this rock?
Lesrin, you approach the rift and your vision tells you or shows you a familiar energy of sort of interplanar essence.
I'm not level 8 yet, so I don't have that feat, Jacob.
right, but you experienced it.
Alright. Well, I have no idea how to close this thing. Can I see anything through the rift? Or is it just hazy?
It's hazy. It
Hmm.
acts more like a portal than anything.
Can we put it in a bag of holding?
It's a bit big for that.
Damn.
Hatham will walk up. Well, damn, you guys have been dealing with these things regularly?
Semi-regularly.
Rune will pull her fuse shadow off of her face and show it to Hatham. That's how I got this.
Oh. Well, if we're dealing with anything like what you killed to get that, then we might have our work cut out for us here.
Not all of them have been violent. The first one that we found, it was interesting. It was a chunk of the Feywilds actually that had leaked through into our plane.
Well, I mean, by technicality, the first one that we came across was the one with the basilisk in the middle of town.
Okay, my mistake. The second one, I forget that one was a rift too.
It was handled so good, thanks to our inventions.
The second one we came across, we lucked out because the beast that came through the rift with the leaking of the Feywilds happened to speak Sylvan, and I also know Sylvan.
And then I believe the third one we came across. Yes, that's the one that I will always remember, and why I will stay at least this far from that rift, because I was almost pulled into its lair.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of like semi-nervously adjusts her cravat.
I
This
forgot
one
that
seems
was.
different from the other rifts, though.
Yes, it does. It's yes, it's very much different, strange.
So, Alice, can I have you roll a perception?
Fuck.
Mm.
To ask tree questions.
Mm,
11.
oof. Lesnar, can I have you roll perception?
Of course.
Okay,
17.
that's better. So, for
Oh,
the first
6.
time upon approaching one of these rifts, Lesnar, you notice a familiar substance sort of lightly coating the ground underneath the rift. It is the sort of black particle that Alice had uncovered from the manor.
Huh. Hey, Alice.
Alice, who'd been sitting here just kind of like, oh boy. And now he's actually talking to us like, ah, shit. Yes, Lestrin.
Mm, I know you have hesitance in coming up here, but there's that black substance underneath the portal from, the manor. Did you ever figure out what that was?
It was, void powder, I believe.
Void powder. I see. Okay. Well, I don't know what else to do, and I'm not really I guess, well versed in arcane energy to attempt to close this portal, so I'm not sure how to help these people.
I'll at least take a look. Can I roll an arcana to see if the sensation is familiar at all?
It's familiar in the sense that it's portal-like, as in on the other side of whatever this is somewhere else.
Can I ask the trees a question?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, let me use the spell slot. Alright, I'm gonna look at this nice tree. Hiya. Has any strange people been by here?
People know.
Did this open up on its own?
Seemingly, yes.
How'd that stuff on the ground get there?
Dropped out of the portal like pine needles off a tree.
Okay. Has anything come out of the portal?
Several items, objects, whatever they are called. Round, quick, small.
Mm-hmm. So items fall out, they're round, they're quick, they small, so they move around?
Yes.
Do they make noise?
They make the sounds of wind chimes.
Okay. That could be the glass. What color? No, you can't even tell what color they fucking are. Are they opaque? Opaque? Yeah.
Opaque.
Okay.
Opaque. Oh my god.
I do not know.
That is right, you are a tree.
Lestrin,
Yes?
if you would, just a moment. I'm going to see if splitting is going to, it changes anything.
Of course. Lizard will hold out his arms to catch Alistair.
And Alice is going to go ahead and activate her Soulfarer ability
Okay.
and split just to see if there's any change in the environment.
So, seeing if there's any change as a soul?
Yeah.
Okay. When you appear as a soul, everything around you doesn't necessarily look any different. However, you get the distinct impression that there are a few presences around you guys.
Can I see them at all?
You can't see them, but you can sense them. They seem spiritual in nature.
Okay. Alice is going to kind of turn in the general direction of one of them.
The closest one to you is off in this direction.
Which direction? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Okay. I'm just gonna float down this way. And you know what? I'll go ahead and float through Vulcan.
Okay.
I'll,
You feel an immense chill through your body.
I'll just be I guess walking along behind Ghost LSA.
With her body.
Yep.
Alright.
Let's see, it's down this way.
So,
In this. Okay.
since you guys are both approaching, you guys can both make perception checks.
I'm gonna give perception. I'm gonna give advantage to Lestrin rather than making mine.
Okay.
What?
Wow!
Ooh.
I'm done.
Ouch.
I'm walking away.
Oh my god.
I'm walking away. Yep.
Ouch.
I
Okay.
I gave you advantage because your modifier is better than mine, and I've been rolling shit. And you turn around and smack me in the face.
Oh my.
I'm so fucking done with this game, man.
So
That's a 1 in 400 chance. I don't even have inspiration. Fuck me.
I don't have inspiration either.
Lesrin, you're having a bad eye day.
Just got a bit of dirt in it.
You don't really notice anything in the direction that Alice is going.
Ugh. Do you see anything, Lestrin?
No. Hold on. I'm just gonna reach under his mask and almost begrudgingly rip out a pair of sunglasses.
You
then
have
tuck them-
sunglasses?
and then tuck
Yeah.
them in his pocket.
Alright,
Can I-
well,
I like the idea that that could possibly be what made him see worse, considering his mask doesn't have very big eye holes either.
Yeah.
I'll say is just going to kind of call out and just, hello? Is there somebody here?
You hear a jingling and a sloshing.
Jingling and a sloshing. Can I try and see where it is now?
So you still sense a presence
I see
here,
you eyeballing that
but
shot.
what you hear is coming from this direction,
Hold on.
over by where the carriage is.
Oh.
So to reiterate, you still sense a presence around you, but what you hear is off in this direction.
Okay.
You really botched that perception check, so
Can I try again since
Uh,
I
give
got
you
this-
one more
Alright.
chance.
Giving, as in I need to go over there?
I was giving him a chance on the perception check.
Alright. Let's try this again. Shall we? Hey,
Thank you.
that's better.
Lesrin, you catch in your periphery a glint of something in the water here, almost at Alice's feet.
Alice, step back from the water.
Okay.
You can gently sit down Alice's body and step up to peer into the water.
You peer into the water, and as you lower your face to it, a creature pops out.
Oh!
Give me 1 second. Where's the image I had for this? There it is. And this little creature pops out.
Aw, that thing's adorable.
That little fucker is gonna take over something. Gonna take over the world.
That little fucker, I guarantee, is why there's no color.
We'll give
How
you
many
that.
colors he has inside of him.
Sloshing around inside of him is an abundance of some of the most vibrant colors you could possibly think of.
Oh,
And it looks very, very full.
What are you doing?
Understandable.
I don't have another scroll.
can I try to pick it up?
Sure, you go to pick it up, and it just kind of jingles as it shakes, afraid.
Hi there, little guy. You've kind of taken all the colors from this area here. We'd like to put them back and hopefully send you home.
And then it burps.
Okay. I see it has a cork in its head.
Correct.
Can I remove the cork?
You may try.
I would like to try. How would I do that?
So, it's going to be a contest. Athletics versus its acrobatics, as it tries to wriggle free.
Okay. Da, da, da. 18.
Okay. Okay. Well, he cannot wriggle out of your grasp, and you firmly grab the cork on his head, and he goes, and you pull, and all of a sudden, absolutely gushing out of this creature's body is a rainbow of colors, and all of you over here see this too, as it's pretty violent. Color begins kind of seeping back into different things here and there, but the picture's not complete. And Alice, in your hands, now is an empty little bottle creature, and he looks very sad.
I'm gonna put the cork back on him. And I'm just gonna casually walk back over here.
I'm gonna pick up Alice's body and just... Okay.
And I'm gonna yeet him back into the portal.
So you go to throw him, and he goes, and he vanishes.
Alright, everybody keep an ear out for a jingling, sloshing sound.
Can we hear her?
Can they hear you in that
Yeah,
form?
they can hear me.
Yeah, it's a disembodied voice.
Alice is just unconscious, bridal style in
Yeah.
Lizard's arms.
Rune looks at Alistair's body and then looks to where Alistair's voice came from. and then back to her body and shrugs. Okay.
I did hear one over this way, so I'm gonna start looking for that one I heard over here by the cart.
All right. You perception.
I'm rolling this time because I don't trust Lestrin.
Yeah, I don't blame
18.
you.
Okay. So you catch something about the ground over here by this rock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It looks odd. As if something is trying to blend in.
Can I try and pick it up the same way?
Yes.
Great, I'm gonna pick it up.
You hear a sloshing and a jingling. As another creature is now in your hands. And it goes.
Hi there. You've eaten all of the color and I kinda need it back. No? Well, what a shame.
You guys are so cruel. These people are so cute.
I mean, they're cute, but like, I don't know what to do. I can't understand him.
I need to scroll.
Uh,
Are these things even classified as beasts?
They are. I believe they're aberrations.
Oh, I can't even talk to it anyway.
Are these things capable of possibly drawing what they want?
Do you see its stubby little glass arms? Does
Listen.
that look like it can draw?
Listen.
yeah, I'm just gonna try and take the cork off of this one.
And more color explodes out of his body and returns to the world. A great deal of it heading back off towards Osmit and the surrounding areas over there.
Great.
He is now empty and husk-like.
I'm gonna put his cork back and then just casually gonna transport him back over here to the portal. And I'm gonna yeet him in.
Yoink.
Perhaps we should keep one of them for Byron to study.
Well, it's a bit late. I've just yeeted him into the portal, so.
Well, the next one we find. Seems the color hasn't returned to this area yet.
We're just
This
keeping
one
an eye out for
cries
anything.
as it gets yeeted back into the portal.
It's crying.
We're just keeping an eye out for anything funky.
Vulcan will also try to listen and hear the chingle changles.
Sure, roll perceptions.
Alright. Perception.
Nice.
So, Vulcan, you catch in the distance over this away a glint against the rock wall.
Hey, there's something over there. And he's gonna point.
And I'll say
Must have been the wind.
Like,
Beautifully.
Oh,
my
Oh.
spot.
Does it become clearer the closer we are?
Yep, especially because as you all begin to surround it, the mass begins shaking in fear.
Great, wonderful. And Alice is gonna just grab it.
Hey, sorry about this, little buddy. But we need color back in the world.
You need to go home. Can Vulcan see it whenever it comes back?
I mean, comes back.
Or whenever it becomes visible.
Yeah.
So that makes this so so much funnier because the party has been watching Lestrin carry her body around and then watching this little guy get picked up and then like color return to the world, and then has been watching this little glass man get floated back and thrown.
Listen, when you're traveling with this party, you kind of just stop asking questions. We already got Lesnar over here speaking to, like, something we can't see. He's schizo. Carrying around a body? Normal Tuesday.
I sorry, I'm sorry. The image is just astounding in my mind. I'm just gonna pop its cork.
Perhaps if you offer the little creature something in return. Like, I don't know, water.
I mean, I suppose I have water. But I don't really think it wants the water. I think it wants the color.
Vulcan, seeing all the colors that are in this shiny thing, is going to pull out the marvelous pigments and offer them to the creature.
Did you also explode this one, I will say?
Yeah, I already have, yes. It's empty now.
Okay. So, it, in its lethargic state, will glance over at the pigments and go,
I don't think we heard that one.
Go.
Yeah.
oh, it'll go,
The fucking gap as Discord cut him off.
Yeah, gonna have to turn off noise suppression, my dude.
I was reading you before.
Oh,
Fuck it, I'm not gonna screw with settings. He, excitedly,
mortals.
villager speaks
Mhm.
at the pigments.
Alright.
I will
I'll
offer
just-
him.
Since you've exploded him, give me 1 second. Color is returned back to the area.
Then Alice will bring him over to Vulcan.
Mhm.
He just, hey, I'd like you to, he's floating.
1 second.
Look, for all I know, Gricko could be a telepath, alright?
Yeah, exactly.
So, what are you guys doing with him?
I'm bringing him over to Vulcan because he seemed excited about the pigments.
Very much so.
And I will offer him melon green.
He will pop open his own cork and begin slurping up the color. His body is filled somewhat by the color melon green.
Alright. Problem solved. She's now taking him back to the portal.
I was gonna say, can I recruit him? If I feed him enough paint, he'll grow big and strong.
Well, I mean, I was gonna throw them all back into the portal because then I'm hoping that will close the portal.
That's fair.
Alright.
As much as I would love to give Byron something else to study, he's going in the portal.
Or a new pet.
So he gives one final as you throw him in the portal. And
On the other side of this portal, there's just a giant pile of broken glass.
And the green. Can't forget the green.
Yeah.
the
He
portal,
broke like the Kool-Aid man.
the portal doesn't immediately close upon throwing the third one through. Instead, a couple of moments after you throw the last one in, this guy pops out, almost irritated with a couple lumps on his head. Oi! Who the hell's
Hi.
throwing shit into my office?
Hey, that's your office?
Well, on the other side, I've been trying to close this thing for hours.
Hey, we just came across it. There's no color in here or nothing.
Oh, did they escape? I'm terribly sorry. Those were my experiments. Um,
Do you have a name? Asks the disembodied voice.
oh. He'll actually look just directly at you.
Oh,
I'll say. Um,
Yep.
name's Otto. I'm a mage.
Otto. Do you have a last name?
No last name. I mean, I think you people are familiar with my work.
I've never heard of you.
You ever heard
It's
of this number? And
the
he's gonna
Otto.
point. He's gonna point at Rune and cast Otto's irresistible dance.
Yep. Yep. That's immediately
Uh,
what I thought of.
huh. Just
So,
What does that even do?
well, you need to make a save of some kind. I don't
what
know
is
what.
the save?
It's a wisdom save.
he hits
are
you with the
one
Cupid
shy.
shuffle.
You're one
So-
shy.
You begin default dancing in place.
Oh.
While Rune is default dancing, she'll say, I mean, that's cool, but that doesn't really mean I know who you are. I've never heard of this.
Alright, that's terrifying. How you got that?
Alice just kind of starts laughing. I see. Don't mind her. She's an amnesiac. She doesn't know a whole lot anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you disappear from a plane for a few hundred years, and all of a sudden, not many people remember your namesake. It's fine.
If it makes you feel any better, I recognized both the spell and immediately knew what you were referring to.
Oh, well, that's good. At least some things are still good in this plane. Well, anyway, I was just on the cusp of closing this stupid nuisance, and then I got a couple of glass bottles thrown at my head. So you know what? How about we do each other a favor, and I'll make sure that those little guys don't escape into your plane, and close the portal. And whatever happened to make this thing open, don't do it again. All right? And he gives you like a finger gun.
Alice, Alice is gonna give a finger gun back. It's like, all right, we'll do our best. We won't promise anything because we don't know how it got here.
Good enough for me. And he is going to step back through the rift with an arm sticking out, and he just kind of like zips the rift back up like a zipper and closes it behind him.
You made fun of me for having Looney Tunes ass character. What is this
I mean-
Looney Tunes ass logic?
Lecturing. Everybody in this clearing, all they hear is just disembodied laughter. You see Alice say, hands and knees, crying with laughter.
He literally came out of a portal, pointed to Rune, said dance, and left.
Yeah.
Dance! But
Dance, refuse to elaborate, and left.
So
Wait. So that didn't answer any of my. Who is Otto?
He's a famous wizard.
Why have I never heard of him?
Well, it's partially, more than likely because, well, you're not from here.
Well, surely there'd be writing about him or something.
nah, I don't know who he is either.
Right, but none of you have been to the college until recently.
No, I never went to school.
I only heard of him because there was I don't remember his name now. There was a very amusing wizard who asked for passage on my family's ship forever ago when I was little. And one of the crewmen was being particularly obstinate and, well, quite frankly, a bit of a nuisance. So he casted that particular spell on him, and ever since it always makes me laugh just a little.
Grickle, do you
Lestrin,
hear
can I
that?
have my body back?
Do you hear that voice too, Grickle?
Oh, sure, if you want it back.
Am I
Yes,
going-
I would very much like it back, please.
I'll just walk over carrying it.
Just become non-cheese. Rejoin with my body.
Alright.
Hi, Alistair, mister. This is
Just
weird.
So-
rejoining with the
Portal.
body while still in Lestrin's arms. It's like, you can put me down now.
That's so funny. Alice, you missed it.
You missed.
So,
Yeah, I did. What did I miss, Vulcan?
You missed this
you-
weird fella coming out of a portal. These weird glass bottles floating around. Rune over there just started busting it down.
Yeah,
Vulcan,
did
I
he?
don't mean to alarm you, but have you considered the fact that there's something we've been able to hear Alice say this whole time?
Oh, you thought that was the voices?
No, Vulcan, that was me.
Oh.
so
Yeah, Vulcan, you hear voices in your head.
You see lots of weird things in the mind. Start hearing things.
So, oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
Uh,
It even
da-da-da.
just says, what kind of wizard invents a dance spell?
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
I think it's kind of fun.
A
I don't even know what
wizard
that
who,
dance I did was.
Alice, who has not been put down just yet, is just speaking from Lestrin's arms. A wizard who has a wonderful sense of humor and knows how to utilize any advantage in combat.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know what kind of advantage throwing it back gives you in combat.
He doesn't use it for himself, he'd use it for his enemies, because then guess what? If you're too busy dancing, you can't stab somebody.
Hey, they're busting it down sexual style.
is it gutted with the sauce?
Oh, the sauce.
Not to rain on your parade, but a lot of my combat style is revolved around dance. It can be quite advantageous.
There is also that, yes, but to
There's
be
a degree of dexterity that comes with dancing that really can actually give you the upper edge in a lot of things.
Oh, no, I never said anything like that. I just mean that the particular one that he's used here, which I believe Rune is probably still under the effects of at the moment.
That's
You
a
can't
good
exactly.
question. Am I, or was it just one cycle of the default dance?
Once he closed up the portal, you stop dancing.
Okay. I imagine somebody like Rune, say, for example, would have a lot of difficulty attempting to punch people if he's too busy with that odd dance of his, or her, sorry.
I didn't really have much of a choice either. It kind of just started happening.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
guess there's a reason why he calls it irresistible.
Oh, you should
Anyway.
see it when it's upcast.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I think rewards are on the horizon.
Indeed, Lestrin, please put me down.
I was trying to, but I kept getting
Todd's
talked
gone.
over. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, alright, just making sure. Alright, so Lizard is just like squinting hard. And he sets down Alice.
You alright, Lestrin?
It's really bright.
Well, put your sunglasses back on.
Mm-hmm.
Jin, are you okay?
Who?
What?
Jin.
Jin, you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I feel like you haven't said a word all encounter.
I haven't had a chance to speak at all. It's fine. I don't even know what I want to say.
She talked to the tree.
Yeah, then
God, I love this
Alice
picture.
took lead, so.
I meant to tell you to ask the tree, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it still make a noise?
Yeah, actually, I'd like to know. I'd like to force the DM to answer this philosophical question.
I'll just be sitting here having a casual conversation with the tree while they were all doing that. It's fine.
Yeah.
She's like, so the wood economy, right?
Yeah, I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
Trigonomics.
Freaking-
We better leave that subject alone.
Oh my god, shut up!
God,
Man,
make,
that
like, a
really
tree
went
and-
against the grain.
Make like a tree.
Really
and
getting to
fuck
the root of the
off.
problem.
Oh, lordy.
No, let's not be a stick in the mud. Let's go.
I'll say it's leaving.
And Jin can take a photosynthesis to commemorate the moment.
Click.
Okay. Everybody gather up on Chonkamus.
I'll go in the back of the bus. I'm used to it.
From your education, it sounds like you rode the short bus.
Is it
Damn.
his education or his height?
You got.
Sure.
I'm not the shortest one here anymore.
Okay. Back to Osmond you all go. And
Rune,
it's color now.
it is, yeah. Rune, why don't you go ahead and get in touch with Byron again and explain?
Rune will ring Byron again.
It rings even longer this time. Picks up. Yes, hello?
You know who Otto is?
Do you have a last name?
He didn't give us a last name.
Otto, the famous wizard. Otto's irresistible dance.
Well, of course I know him. He's revered among the other 7 of his order, but as far as I'm aware, he's been either dead or missing.
Why we found them.
No, he's very much alive.
You met him?
Briefly, yes.
I thought I sent you all to deal with a rift. How did you meet Otto?
He came through the rift.
He was the rift.
What? Well,
The rift
I
led to
understand
his
of him,
office.
it sort of makes sense, actually. He's a madman through and through, but boy was he brilliant.
The loss of color was one of his experiments, he said.
Well, the more details you give, the more it makes sense. I'm just glad it wasn't some horrible, demented entity.
Okay, well, solve the problem.
Well, good job. Hope the rest of your journey to Whitwatch goes well.
Just hearing very quietly in the background, please stop calling me every 10 minutes.
One of these days,
I
he's gonna pick up the
called
phone.
Byron because I was asked to.
No, I know. I meant us, the group as a whole.
He's gonna pick up the phone one day and like, what?
Yeah.
Whoa there, Byron. I need you to pump the brakes on that sass.
That's why I opened it with, do you know who Otto is? Because I didn't want to open it with, hey, yeah, we solved the problem.
You fixed it, Chief.
Alrighty, well,
The Adventure Guild.
to the
That's all.
Adventurers Guild. Oh,
You
hang
guys
up the
have-
phone.
Yeah, the stone's already been put down,
Great.
at least on Byron's end.
He like picks it up one day and it's just us talking, and he's like, what?
You're still here?
My minutes.
Or just racking up the interdimensional phone bill.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
put
like,
it down. He put it down, and Rune would be the one to forget to hang up the fucking
Yeah.
bending stone. So just out of Rune's pocket one day is, why is this line still open?
Just very muffled, just like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Alright, you guys passed through town. Everybody looks a lot more cheery now that color is back. And you
imagine
head
so.
into the Adventurers Guild, and the clerk looks at you all and smiles and says, "Well, that was fast."
Apparently we're very good at what we do.
It would appear so. You sure you don't want to join the guild?
I would need to see the clause and everything. All the paperwork.
By claws, do you mean bear claws or legal claws? Because we have bear claws, and she points to the wall, and there's just a couple of bear arms mounted on the wall.
Oh, I thought you were talking about bear claws, as in the pastry.
Oh, those are delicious.
The legal clause, if you could.
We love
She'll-
homophones.
She'll take a book out from behind the counter, and it's a rather big book. She just plops it.
Dust flies from the book as it hits the
Yeah,
counter.
I was gonna say Alice, who had been very quick and sudden earlier to sign that paperwork, is looking at this very leery and is like, "No, I think we're good."
Oh, that's a shame. And she'll heft the book back behind the counter.
Our payment.
Oh, yes, of course. That'll be... And she will do some abacus tallying. 2,500 gold for each of you.
500.
And all of you shall gain 1 honor point.
Nice.
Nice. I'm starting to get a lot of these. Oh yeah, +2 modifier now. Let's go.
Y'all getting +2s?
I ain't.
No, he's got a +2 because of the wrestling dwarf back in Nadil.
I have a +2 in my honor.
Wait, I wrestled the dwarf.
No, I gave him his belt back.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And then I just bought another belt.
Wait, okay. So did we all start at 10?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know where Vulcan got his is 1. Where did Rune get another one?
Was it the farm with all the zombies?
No. It was... I'm trying to remember. It was when you guys were in Inigo. I'm blanking. I don't have it written anywhere.
I don't
Maybe
even-
from Rune being at the park. Because that was the only time that I could think that Rune was really apart from the party.
Nah, 'cause she bugged out of there pretty quick when she found out.
I think we've mostly
Because they don't
gained.
like the old heroes. And
Yeah.
was like, ooh. I should get out of here before I say something I regret.
No, there was definitely something that Rune specifically got an honor point for.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think it's me and Rune have been the only people that have gotten them separately from the party. Thing.
I don't remember what it was. I don't even know if I have. Let me see if I have it in my notes.
I never wrote down why. I remember it being in the Inigo portion of things.
Because I have a 14 in honor now. I'm a very honorable man.
Was it
Yeah, you
that
got-
goblin?
You know, I think it might have been.
Dabos.
The one that we found outside of that would have been Medill, but
That might have been it. Because you
The
all
goblin that was on
collectively.
fire in his head.
Well, yeah, you all collectively gained an honor here, and then also for that one hermit.
So wait, then shouldn't I have a 15 and not a 14?
No, you got one from the guy with the belt.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got it, yeah. Because I had to look at Greco's. Greco's just now at 12. Or, yeah.
Right, because Gricko's not been with us this whole time.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't have added the point without being told to.
Right. Whatever, it's fine.
Or, it doesn't matter.
No, we're probably gonna get another one because we gotta drop this child off!
Oh yeah, we do gotta do that.
We
Yeah,
do. We need an orphanage.
Rune before.
Oh, you know what? We're here in
leaving-
front of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Rune before leaving the adventures go up to the clerk lady, Miss Minnesota here.
fuck Miss Universe, I want Miss Minnesota.
Would you happen to know where the orphanage is here?
Oh, the orphanage is by the church.
Off to the
Alright.
church we go.
Alright, you guys arrive at the church. And
I'll run to the park and get the kid. I forgot his name. I know you gave him a name, but I forgot it.
it
That's a lot of
was-
church.
Oh fuck.
That's a weird name for a kid.
Oh, fuck.
Bless you.
I'm blanking on the name.
You said it, and since I'm really bad about taking notes as we go, I typically do all my notes at the end of session. I blanked on the name when I did my note.
Jeremiah. That's not his name. I'm just giving him one.
Sure. He's an orphan. Whatever.
We're gonna pass
Because-
him off, and it's just like Jeremiah here, doesn't have his parents, and it's just, Jeremiah's not Jeremiah. Jeremiah here.
Jeremiah!
It is Saint's Day, so Mass is in session.
Oh,
Is it in the church or next to the church?
You can't exactly tell.
Ugh.
There's no sign posted anywhere, so if it's connected to the church, then it's probably an entity associated with them. So you'll have to inquire with the people inside.
Well, Gricko's a godless heathen, so he probably doesn't even know what a church is, so...
He'll
Gonna have
burst
fun.
into flames if he steps through the doors.
This is a church of Luciana. She's like not even a god. She's just a really cool person.
There's a reason why it's called Saint's Day.
There's a lot of Church of Lucianas. There'll be a lot less.
Mostly in anility.
Well, into the church.
I mean, she's like a people's person. That's why they love her. She was just like
Right.
a normal person.
Wasn't she like a warrior, like super powerful or some shit?
Yeah, but
A
she was
god
like
among-
a normal person.
Yeah.
God amongst men, if you will.
She started and ended the Civil War in Anility.
Mm.
So you enter the church, and there are a great many people sitting amongst the pews, and they all just kind of turn and look.
Yeah, I was gonna say they do the really fucking creepy shit.
The one leading the sermon in the back. Can I help you?
Aye, we're looking for an orphanage.
Oh, do you have a child in need of shelter?
The
Aye,
boy
that-
is with Rune.
Lizard's gonna stay outside the church. He's not entering.
Points to child.
Oh, forgive me, my eyesight is worsening. If you'd like to stay and join us for a little while, I'll be able to take you to the orphanage.
Aye, sits here for all your service.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, want us to be here for your whole service?
There's only a little bit left.
Aye.
It won't be that bad, Lesrin. Let's just not Lesrin. Vulcan, let's just find somewhere to sit.
Aye, lads. I've been walking too much these days. Vulcan will try to find a seat with Gricko.
I would say we'll just pick a seat at random.
Rune will
So-
find somewhere to sit with who we have now dubbed Jeremiah.
Jeremiah!
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
It's actually Jeremiah.
Shut up, you didn't know your name either.
You know what? No, fuck it. He's Derek too.
Derek too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Derek!
Like, shut it, Jeremiah. Nobody asked you.
So what proceeds is a pretty standard sermon praising Luciana and all that she has done, and passing around the wine and Catholic stuff.
So she's a modern Jesus. Just ignore that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we did. The whole room went silent.
I'm aware. It was very awkward. I didn't like it. Don't do that.
Eventually, everybody clears out as they go and have Sunday brunch. Or sorry,
Damn,
Saturday brunch.
I said, we finished all that shit before brunch? Damn, we're effective.
I mean, we got here pretty early, so.
It's a quick job, in and out, back before lunch.
And the priest comes over. Now, what is the boy's name?
Jeremiah, I think. That's your name, right?
Yeah.
We found him on our way here. It was kind of cute actually. He had his stuff in like a little bag on a stick. He was coming from Inigo. There was an incident in Inigo, and he lost his home. Couldn't find his parents. We don't know if his parents are gone or not, but we figured we should find a place for the boy to stay.
Rest assured, you've done the right thing. He will be taken care of here, and with any luck, perhaps we'll be able to find his parents after all.
That would be ideal. We've already sent word back to Inigo to put up anything
about the boy. So hopefully it happens sooner than later.
Thank you for your input.
And a bork to you as well, friend.
Well, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your days. While you're in town, if you want to come and visit him and see how he's doing, feel free to stop by.
Rune will nod. I'm sure I'll be back.
He will smile and begin leading Jeremiah towards the orphanage.
Where he'll never see the light of day again. God's not denying it, it concerns me.
Listen, it's a priest and a child.
You
I'm joking.
did say Catholic.
Fuck! What have I done?
No, it's fine, I promise. So yeah, you guys are in Osmit. You can check out the market. You can go to the blacksmith. You could visit the Adventurers Guild again. You can check out the Miracle Hut. Pay a visit to the apiary. Bother the mayor.
Fuck.
Bother the mayor.
That is an option.
That is a very specific word choice.
Or get a room at the Melatonin Inn.
I don't know if I ever want to go anywhere near that.
That'd probably be the best sleep you've ever had in your entire life.
You might not ever wake up.
Right.
Vulcan will go to the blacksmith and buy some more iron since his iron turned into a sunblade.
Alright.
Don't worry, I have the conversions written down.
Jin, Lesrin, what are you two doing?
I would like to go buy another couple of speak with animal scrolls.
I'm just
Okay.
tagging along.
I'll be right back.
Speak with animals, that's a first level, so it's gonna cost the same.
50 gold, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy 4 of them.
Okay. 200 gold.
How much are grenades?
You will not be able to find grenades in Osmit.
Damn it.
It's a little too small town.
Okay.
You can find assorted, simplistic, like hunting rifles, though, but nothing too fancy.
I don't know how to use them. No. No, that's fine. They're selling any healing potions?
Yes.
Okay. I would
You'll
like
be
to
able
buy.
to find basic supplies and things like that here.
Okay. I would like to buy 5, please. I believe those are 50 gold apiece.
Yep, so 250 total.
Yep.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna look over at Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need anything?
I don't think so. think I'm okay.
Okay, if you're sure.
Mhm.
We should probably buy more feed for Chunk.
Because 7 buckets isn't enough.
Yeah, apparently. It's eating us at a
I was
passing
being sarcastic.
home.
I gotta actually do fucking math.
Yeah, that's about.
Samson. Hush.
Mark Samson.
And the
Like he
Bjork
fucking
in
offended
return.
you.
It's because he barks in this tiny ass room, so it just reverbs.
Yeah, it kind of hurts, I'm not gonna lie.
I know, I'm next to it.
I counter with Bjork.
By the way, Jen, I didn't have a chance to ask. Are you doing all right?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Well, I mean, our last job was kind of very stressful towards the end. So, just checking in to see how you're doing.
Nope, I'm okay. I'm excited to get back to where I crash landed at.
Where exactly did you crash land?
Woodwatch.
Woodwatch.
Oh.
I haven't been there in a minute.
Okay. Alright. Well, when we get close to Woodwatch, be sure to let us know. We can make a detour.
Well, that's where we're going, aren't we?
Well, yes, but, from our original job.
Well, we're... What?
I don't know.
We're going to Whitwatch, which is what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Well, what detour do we need to make?
Didn't we have some sort of business to do in Woodwatch?
Yeah, we are going to Whitwatch.
Yeah.
Her crash site is in Whitwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am aware, but why are we going there in the first
Saying-
place?
He's saying the detour is the crash site.
Oh, no. It's there.
We're going to Whitwatch because we're going to help a clergy of clerics, I think.
My clergy, yes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright, well,
Miscommunication.
I love it.
Come here, Samson.
Alright, well. Is there anything in particular that you want to do, Jen?
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I'm just very excited to get there. That's all.
Well, should we head back to the end then?
Are we staying the night?
I mean, I suppose we can get moving.
We should probably talk to the others then.
Yeah. Where do you suppose they went?
I have no idea. Although, if those strange men in the woods are still following us, maybe we shouldn't stay here and we should, like, quickly get out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I love making you guys needlessly paranoid.
It feels so much better to be on the giving end of it than the receiving end, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jacob.
I mean, I was talking about Emma, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that too. But-
Cosmina's and Lewin's world were shattered yesterday. Oops.
Did more happen after I went to sleep?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Naturally.
They took Charles' advice. Big doors opened.
God. Anyway, we're not here to discuss that campaign.
Sorry, Big Charles Energy. I just had to say it.
Anyway, I guess let's wander around until we find them.
Wait, let's go to the Adventurers Guild real quick.
Are you gonna? Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna walk back on in. Hey, lady.
Yes.
Is there anything cool around here?
Well, there's lots of cool stuff.
What's cool?
We got the Bee's Knees Apiary. They sell lots of cool stuff. Got a whole gift shop and everything. And then we've got... And she kind of pauses for a second. Well, I guess there's the Miracle Hut that Maureen owns. If you got any kind of ailments, she'll cure them.
What else is there? Is there anything else?
Have you been to the farmer's market?
I was looking for cool sites to look at so I could take pictures of. This does not sound cool. I need pictures.
It's a small town.
I know. Is that where we just were? Were we at the farmer's market?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been to the farmer's market. Okay, I guess we'll check
Yeah.
the gift shop.
It's a shame all the historic stuff happened up by Lakewood. We're just a town.
Although they have vampires nearby. Fucking crazy.
And also, technically, this is the home of Ty.
You know, strangely, those vampire problems we were having went away after Allegro was built. Maybe all the extra people chased them out.
We're not going in the direction of Allegro, are we? I don't think so.
Nope.
No. Alright.
Nope.
Well. Alright, let's go visit the gift shop and take pictures of all their things, but not buy anything. One of those.
Just like Cracker Barrel.
Just like tourists who are broke.
Rico is buying ingredients at the farmer's market.
Alrighty, what's he buying?
He is buying... I don't have like a meat conversion rate. He's buying pork chops, honey, and a bunch of miscellaneous spices. He's still learning. And also a book about cooking if they have it.
Rico is such a dapper young man.
I can give you... Where the fuck? There it is. I'll give you that as far as trade good prices go in the book. What did you say the book was about that you're looking for?
Okay.
Just cooking,
Cooking?
having recipes and such.
You'll be able to find one pretty easily. It's published by the Apiary. You know, all pretty much advertising products that they sell. But it'll be 5 gold.
Okay. Also, this thing tells me odd things. For 1 pound of beef or mutton, I need 1 pound of zinc. And for 1 cheese, I need 1 goose.
Oh,
I'm saying it.
I think it's
Yeah.
listed in columns, but it's like the price that it's in the row of. So
Got
like a pound of rice and is 1 CP in this instance, but then 1 ashlar block is also 1 CP.
I see.
It's separated by, you know,
By
food
price.
goods, materials, and livestock.
Sure.
Although, interestingly enough, the only two livestocks on this list are geese and people.
People are livestock
So-
who try hard enough.
Murder.
Maybe I'll find a different list. Hold on. The D&D wiki is sometimes unreliable.
The only livestock here are cattle and people.
People.
So they went from having a vampire problem to a cannibal problem. Man, this town's fucked.
Samson, you aren't getting the fucking burrito. Jesus Christ.
Don't
He's
be
over
cruel,
here.
give him the burrito.
He's over here going, because he sees his mom's burrito. Fucking asshole.
This one seems better.
Don't be cruel, give him the burrito.
I already
No
gave him
people
burger.
in sight to be sold.
Awesome.
We're not even on the right continent for that.
Correct.
Assuming there won't be a continent for it.
Correct, but also terrifying prospect. Especially considering, you know.
It'll be fun. It'll be a grand time.
Oh yeah, it will.
God, what happened to the old party?
Well, one's clinically insane and living in a hut, so...
Which one?
Right,
Well, at
that
the very
doesn't matter.
least, we know it's not Garrett.
Garrett turned into one of those, like, Town of Salem veterans,
Where
where the whole island's rigged to explode, basically, if an intruder sets foot on it. He never got a moment of peace when he was with Feaster throughout the whole journey, so now he's making sure he gets peace.
He's like, I'm getting peace.
Him is him.
Yeah.
I don't know what
He was
He's-
off in the
doing.
distance with his mommy dragon.
Never fucking say that again.
I'll say no, I
Is she
fucking want.
wrong?
You're the one that
Oh.
fucked the dragon.
I think it was the other way around.
Yeah. Listen,
The deflation in your voice.
He's like,
He learned things that you can do with a tail that he never even thought of before that night.
I made a joke about that once, and you guys have just ran with it ever since.
Because you made the joke, you should have known what you did.
You were the one who ran away, tucked with her tail between your legs.
I fucking hate it here.
Well, then you've got Galuth, who's planning a... I can't get over that. He's planning a fucking crusade.
yeah.
He's still running the church as a side hustle.
As a side hustle.
I'm still making sermons every single day. Yeah.
Then Aveni's
Getting
just
that-
trying to do her thing with the Thieves Guild and keeps getting sucked back into bullshit that happened 27 years ago.
I'm mixing both of the trade good things that you sent me because one of them doesn't have eggs. Eggs seems like a crucial.
Okay.
So I'm just mixing them. I'm keeping the price for both of them, and I'm going on the high-end price.
Oh,
Is it the high end? No, I don't want your ads. Get out of here. Oh no, for the normal cost. My bad.
surely it has... No, it has chickens, but no
No,
All these
all
chickens.
equipment. Yeah, it doesn't have eggs. What the fuck? Man.
Well, apparently 2 dozen eggs is 2 CP, so it's alright. I'll take what I can.
While he is figuring that out, Rune is going to go to Maureen's miracle hut, I suppose.
Alright. So you
Before she enters, she is going to pull out a cloak and hide her fucking ears, lest she has a repeat of the last time she walked into an apothecary.
all right. So first of all, you can't even immediately enter the hut because there is a line of people.
Oh.
But the site of the hut, it's very quaint, very modest. Also very different looking from the rest of the architecture around town. Seems like more of a recent installment. And it is bustling with customers. There is smoke billowing out of a chimney. Eventually, the line dwindles down and you find yourself entering the hut. Your nose is assaulted by a myriad of scents from different herbs and flowers and things like that.
I wish I could force a sneeze.
Scents so strong you could like almost taste them.
Oh man, that's awful.
I'm so glad I
Are they,
lost
like-
that ability 7 years ago.
Are they like bad scents though?
Some
Listen,
of them are pleasant, but because it's
Listen.
all of them mixed together, it's more like a cacophony of bullshit.
not only that, but like I don't think you understand. Whenever you have a sensitive nose, and the scents
No,
are just
I
scenting
understand.
all over the place.
No, I understand.
like
I
the way that
understand
it's
all too well.
morbed all over the place. Sorry.
Then
a
it doesn't
very
matter if
sensitive
they're
nose,
pleasant
and
or
it is
not. It becomes nauseating.
A very sensitive nose, and it is notorious for. I never used to have a gag reflex. I don't know what happened, but as I've gotten older, my nose has gotten a lot more sensitive, and there's a lot of things that will actually trigger my gag reflex, but it.
So,
It's like when you walk into Bath and Body Works and you feel like you're gonna vomit because you get hit by everything at once.
yeah.
It's the perfume department!
No.
Well, yeah.
Quick, where's the gas mask? Anyway.
Well, don't worry about it, because the gas masks aren't gonna save you.
Yeah, they'll just pull it back from your face and then get you.
You finally get inside and you see behind the counter is this very stout woman with long, somewhat disheveled blonde hair, and she's got all sorts of hair bands and flowers in her hair, and jewelry and tattoos and stuff like that. And when you approach the counter, she looks at you and smiles. Well, hello, little one. How can I help you today?
Oh, right, I forgot. He's small. She's small.
I just rolled into town. We're passing through on our way to Whitwatch. I just figured I'd stop by and check it out.
Well, you've certainly come to a very wonderful place. Not to toot my own horn, but my remedies are celebrated throughout the country.
You did have quite the line when I came in.
Now, what exactly is ailing you, child?
In terms of ailments, I don't think there's anything really. Actually, I heard apothecary and my brain went to potion shop. I do a lot of traveling, so maybe you have something that I could use.
We do have things of that sort, yes. I try not to steal from the other apothecaries in town. They are the ones that sell potions, but it's certainly not outside of my realm of expertise. I'm here to make a name for myself and to heal people. I don't want to run people out of town, but at the same time, I want to make sure I can offer all of my services to anyone who wishes to receive them. Was there anything in particular that you were looking for? Or perhaps you'd like to browse around?
I think I'll browse. I'll see what you have.
Wonderful. She will lead you sort of around her shop, showing you all manner of different remedies and herbal bundles, incenses, things like that, as well as vials and tinctures of things that are meant to help for sleeping or breathing, or some of them even alleged to help cure blindness.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yep, one of those.
Yep.
Oh boy. Is she an alchemist or is she a snake oil salesman?
That is the question, isn't it? You
Oh,
guys were
no.
reading about the Miracle Hut over in Inigo in the papers.
Oh no.
And I guess nobody remembers.
That's
I
fine.
don't
I'm sorry, what was
remember.
the question?
Something about the Miracle Hut and the papers in Inigo.
I don't remember that. I was so busy focused on like a billion other things that were in that paper.
That's fine. She does have other trinkets as well. Things that are meant to ward off spirits and, you know, good luck charms.
I'm a walking good luck charm. I have 2 of them.
Well, 4.
Technicalities. I only walk on 2 of them. No, I'm not getting into this right now. I'm not getting into the logistics of a rabbit who stands on 2 legs.
It's like Scooby-Doo on 2 legs.
Are they feet? Are they hands? I'm not doing this right now. they hurt people. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there anything that interests you?
I'm thinking. I'm sorry.
Food supplies have been bought. Rico is just little chef.
We
Little
love
chef.
the little chef.
Little chef.
Perhaps I can interest you in something a bit more practical. And she's going to shuffle on over into a corner and pull out a bottle.
Sorry,
This-
the gears were turning so hard in my head.
You're good.
I won't stop you though. Keep going.
Okay. This is a little brew I made that's meant to make, well, the fast and slim types even faster.
Rune will tilt her head. Like a potion of haste?
In a way, yes, but better, more permanent.
It's cocaine.
With how often it shows up in this world, I wouldn't be surprised.
Fucking liquid cocaine.
How does that even work?
Well, it's not an immediate change. You do have to take multiple doses of it, but it's an enhancement of sorts. Something that will just make your reflexes quicker, make your body more agile. I've sold quite a few of these to some circus performers a while back.
Wait, the circus performers that were like hobbling along in their vehicle?
I think you're thinking of Emma's campaign.
Oh yeah, okay.
However,
There was a circus newspaper that was in the sewers.
correct.
Rune will tilt her head. And you're certain that it works?
Oh,
I don't mean to question you or anything like that. It just seems so far-fetched.
she smiles and says, "Oh, dearie, I wouldn't be selling it if it didn't work."
It works exactly as intended.
It's placebo.
Tell you what, if the line out my hut isn't enough of a reassurance to you, how about this? First bottle's on the house, and if it doesn't work, I'll reimburse you the cost that it would usually give, or
Ooh.
have.
Well, I don't want to walk out of here just not paying for it. That doesn't seem right. But I'll take you up on that reimbursement deal.
No, it wouldn't feel right. I'm gonna take it anyway.
No, just the reimbursement part, not walking out of here with it on the house.
Alright.
Oh, so if it does, so you're gonna pay for it, but if it doesn't work, then you want to be refunded.
Right.
Very well. Come to the counter then.
As they walk to the counter, Rune will speak up.
This might seem a little far-fetched, but do you think you could possibly do something to free a soul from an object?
She crosses one arm across her chest, and the other one sort of rubs her cheek inquisitively as she thinks. Well, that's certainly a unique request.
The catch is that they can't really consume it. Rune will pull Grimbo from her sash and hold it out to Maureen.
Hey, what's up, sugar tits?
That's
Rune will
exactly
kinda-
what I expected. 100%.
Rune will shiver for a moment when he says that and go,
This is Grimbo. We
Oh my.
found him in a hag's hut. He is able to speak. He is, as far as I'm aware, a aimless soul trapped inside this doll.
And you're trying to make him a real boy, is that correct?
He wants to be a real boy.
Whether it's a real boy or his soul is free to do what it pleases.
Well, I don't normally sell these things over the counter. I do have something that might be able to help. It's a special concoction. Somewhat dangerous in nature. It's meant to give somebody kind of an out-of-body experience. You know, one of those soul adventure kind of experiences. If I work some magic into it, I might be able to use it to just pop his soul out of his little body.
Well,
It's a long shot, though. I've never done something like that before.
Rune will hold Grimbo up so that she can, look at Grimbo.
What do you think, Grimbo?
Man, at this point, I don't know if I even give a shit what happens to my soul.
Alternatively, you can stay here and Rune's pet forever.
Well, I mean, it's worth a try, isn't it? I'm sure it beats living on my waist for your entire life.
I was stuffed in a drawer for the first half of it. What's the difference?
Well, you have to listen to my dumbass.
He pauses as if he's very heavily considering. I guess we'll give it a shot, but there's still one issue. I don't have a mouth or lungs. I can't smoke anything. I don't know what you intend to do.
And
Pour it on
that's what I've brought up to Maureen here. That's kind of the catch here. That's why I said it's maybe far-fetched, a long shot.
And pour it on him.
Well, he is made of wood, yes?
Yes.
yeah?
Wood is, in its very nature, a porous material. I can find a way to get it in him.
Find a way to get it in him. I'm sorry, I'm a child tonight, don't mind me.
In mushroom suppository.
Oh, that's an option. We could grow mushrooms on him.
I suppose as long as there's a way to do it, you don't keep it much of a secret that you don't like us, Grimbo. But I still would like to help if I can.
When did I ever say I didn't like you?
It's just the way that you come off, Grimbo. It's nothing else.
Although, don't get me wrong. I never did say I liked you. Never said I hated you either. I like to keep you guys on your toes.
with.
Oh yes, Grimbo as antagonistic as ever.
That's secret code for I actually secretly like you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Grimbo the Tsundere.
100%.
Well, I want to leave this up to you, Grimbo, because you've mentioned wanting to be free from this doll before.
Yeah, whatever. Try it out, I guess.
Well, I suppose there's our answer.
Well, give me... well, matter of fact, I don't believe I've seen your face around here before. I'm usually pretty good at remembering customers. How
Like
long
I
are you going to
said,
be staying in Osmond?
I don't quite know yet. Like I said, we're passing through on our way to Whitwatch. However, if this is something that's going to take a few days, I can always come back.
Or she can mail it to you.
I was just about to say. Do you
That or
have
we-
a mailbox?
We actually have one that we carry with us while we travel.
Oh, wonderful. Give me the address and I can have it mailed to you probably within a week. It gets very busy here.
Rune will scribble down the address on a chunk of paper and hand it to her. There's no real rush. I don't want you to feel like you need to hurry on this.
Oh, trust me, with the amount of business I get, there will not be a hurry. But
So then, go ahead.
But I do promise that I will deliver.
Rune will nod. I appreciate that. So what's the damage then?
How about I give you an invoice? I need to do some inventory taking.
That works for me. How about for this other mixture you have here, the speed one?
Oh, that'll set you back 1,500.
Do math really quick. Rune will pull out 1,500 gold and set it on the counter.
Thank you kindly. Alright, with that transaction, it is 11:03. I am unfortunately going to have to close session. Quick thoughts, questions, concerns from everybody?
It was fun.
I had a lot of fun.
No, it was
What a what a random encounter. Holy shit.
Dang it! And then runs away.
Beans.
You love to see it.
What the fuck?
Bait! Bait! I can't do it anymore! I used to be able to do it! It's probably because my throat's fucked.
Hold on.
I wonder why.
Shut the fuck up!
I mean, I got it on standby. No worries.
Beans, what the fuck?
Anyway. Yeah, I really love this session. I fucking love this session. It was great.
What are you, the horse police?
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite part of the entire session. I'm not gonna lie.
And then we just rolled with it. Alright, everybody be cool. Let me do the talking.
Well, I'm glad glad you guys had fun.
Mhm.